Hello, hello, Folktown friends and family, and welcome to yet another episode of Folktown, coming to you live from Berlin via this magic we call the internet. And we already have many beautiful people tuning in. We got Tony in Prague, we got Linda in the US, we got Marion in Germany, and Jill in England, and everyone else who hasn't said hi yet, please do so. We'd love to know who you are and where you're watching from. Hey Graham, good to see you, man. My name is Tobias Panwitz, and I'm here in the north of Berlin, and I'm welcoming you all, just positioning my camera here a little bit, welcoming you all to this special episode of Folktown. I hope my microphone is well audible and everyone can hear me. Wolf, hallo, grüß dich. Beautiful Carolina from Poland. Hello, hello, all the family. Elizabeth, good to see you. JP, hey, hey. That's good to see you, man. All right, many people tuning in. Very happy to be here again, and for this special occasion, for this special episode of Folktown, and I'm putting this thing here. I think it's there, yeah. Because today is a Christmas episode, and it's not really Christmas anymore. When we planned this, it was like, we always do this on the last Monday of the month, and so December 27th, we thought this was great. This is perfect for a Christmas for a Christmas special. And I'm only realizing now that Christmas is already past. But anyways, we call this the Christmas after party today. So there's still gonna be a Christmas vibe. I hope you guys don't mind. And I hope you had a beautiful Christmas time. I did. And I'm just taking care of the leftovers here. Can't let Santa survive into the new year. Can't. Anyway, so today is special. Today is a Christmas episode, and we're also making this into an extra special Christmas episode, so to say. When I look back to 2021, this year, there were, of course, the challenges that we all know about, but for me, one of the best things that happened to me anyways was this show, which started very... Sorry, I just have to take care of this chocolate in my mouth. Started very much not as a show, but as a single thing. In May this year, we celebrated Bob Dylan's birthday, his 80th birthday, and I just, contacted some friends and asked them if they would like to play a Dylan song, and then we live streamed the whole thing for the internet world to see, and that was a huge lot of fun. And then a couple of months later, during the summer, I thought maybe we should turn this into a regular thing. And my first idea was to do this weekly, because there's so many great artists we could celebrate. And I'm kind of happy we didn't do it weekly, but I also didn't want to do it as a one-off, 2 or 3 times a year. So we decided to do it monthly, and it was, it's been really fun and really great. So far, you guys have been tuning in and enjoying this, and all the wonderful artists that are celebrating in this show, that are celebrating other artists and participating in this show. They have been amazing. So it's been really fun, and we thought for this last episode this year, maybe we should use this show we created and this kind of Folktown community we created for a purpose that goes beyond only enjoying music. And so we could turn this into a fundraiser maybe. And we decided to do that. And then the next question, of course, is, what do we want to collect funds for, donations for? There's so many problematic and difficult situations in the world. It's really hard to decide on one cause. So I sort of let someone else make the decision, and that is the Red Cross, because the Red Cross is something, at least in our part of the world, that many people can decide it's very well known and respected by many people. And so I just checked the website of the Red Cross. What are the things that are on the top of their list? And I also talked to them on the phone, and they said that Afghanistan is a region that is not so much on people's minds right now, and they really strongly need help. They need donations to fund their work in Afghanistan. So this is what this show is for today. Not only to share music with each other and to play music for you guys, but also to collect donations for the Red Cross and their work in Afghanistan. And I made a special link. Link is down here on PayPal, where you can, if you choose to do so, send donations for the Red Cross and their work in Afghanistan. This goes first to me as an administrator of Folktown, and I will then take everything we collected, 100% minus the PayPal fees, and donate that in one donation, one big donation to the Red Cross. Okay, now that was a lot of talking, and I think we should have some music to start off the show. Very sorry I can't really follow all your comments right now. I will try to do so during the show. And I'll just, as it's a tradition in Folktown, to have at least one song actually live, I'll play more like an instrumental today. This is a very famous Christmas song from Germany, and I think Sting has done it and Linda Ronstadt has done it. Just a little instrumental here. The song is called in German Es ist eine Rose entsprungen, and there's an English title too, but unfortunately I don't know it. It's a title in Old English. It's hard to remember, sort of from 1600. It's a very old song. All right, guys, I think we should kick off the show with some music from someone who's originally coming from Scotland. Sorry, I had a blackout there. And he's now living in Prague, where he ganged up with some friends. The person I'm talking about is Tony Rose of $2 Bash. Many people will know this band. And I would like to just hand over the microphone to Tony and kick off the show. Enjoy. Oh, before I play, there's a question from Graham. Is there a YouTube link? There is no YouTube link, Graham, because the live stream is always only on Facebook, but it will be up on YouTube after the show. I will upload it, and then not sure. I can send you the YouTube link. Anyone who wants it, let me know, and I'll send you the YouTube link. All right. Here's Tony Rose.
Well, good evening. Whoa! My name's Tony Rose, and this is the Band of Jakey's survival band, and we're down here in Prague, and we hope you all had a great Christmas, and you're still enjoying yourself, and you have a good new year to come. I'd like to thank Tobias for putting on these shows this year, and as you probably know, we're trying to raise some money for the International Red Cross to help with the Afghan refugee situation. And if you've got any money to spare at all, the PayPal stuff will be up on the Facebook page of the event, and if you can find some money to donate, it would be really well appreciated. I introduce the band. This is Dalton Stansbury, fastest banjo in the West, and this is Mark Tierney, great drummer and all-round wonderful guy. This is Mark Nesmith, Harpo Mark, the man who knows how to blow. And the great Jimmy Bozeman, all the way from Nijbourg.
And of course, the illustrious Tony Rose.
Alright. Hope you all had a great Christmas, so enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks.
Merry Christmas, to you. Oh.
Ho ho ho, Tony. Thank you very much. And the band of Jackass Survival Band, I think. Hope I got that right. Guys, that was fantastic. Tony, all these lineups you play with are really, really fun. All right, guys, that was our start off in the Czech Republic. And there was this question about the show on YouTube. I just posted the link in the chat, so you find the place where all the Folktown shows are parked on YouTube, and you can find them all and watch them at your leisure. Jill, thank you very much for sharing the live stream. Of course, if you would like to do that on your page, we would all appreciate it. Just share the video. And also in the post description of this video, so on Facebook that's usually above the video or it's next to it, depending how big you're watching this, you find the complete donation link. So you can memorize it and then put it in your browser from this. I just shortened it here with bit.ly. Or you find the complete PayPal link, you just click on it and it takes you right to the donation page. And that is in the post description, so above the video or on this side or below, depending how you watch this. All right, from the Czech Republic we go now to the north of the continent, to Norway, to the beautiful town of Bergen. And I was lucky enough to kind of live in Bergen for 2 months many years ago, and that's where I hooked up with Mikko Mikkonen, a singer-songwriter, blues guitarist from Finland, but he actually kind of got stranded in Norway and has a beautiful family there, and he's playing with his daughter Ida, who I first met when she was quite tiny. So Ida, it's very nice to see you playing this wonderful instrument with your dad and stealing the show. Here's Ida and Mikko Mikkonen from Finland and Norway in the town of Bergen. Enjoy.
Hello everybody. Me and my father are going to play a song called At Juleventyr by a band called Stålsteinar. This is kinda modern Norwegian folk music, and I hope you're all having a great day and enjoy your holidays.
That was so much fun to watch. Ida, great congratulations. I'm not sure if you're watching right now, but maybe you'll watch this later. That was really lovely. I wish, I played the violin for 6, 7 years when I was a kid. And I wish I would have played music like that. I think I would still play today. Unfortunately, it was a different kind of music. Anyways, that was really nice. Also your headgear, very fitting for the season. We're going to continue with an artist from Australia, but he lives in Germany now. I'm talking about J.M. Faulkner, brilliant guitarist and songwriter. And he's been on at least one, I think he's been on the Neil Young show here at Folktown. And today he plays a song that is not really a Christmas song. Like many songs today are not strictly Christmas songs. But it's a very interesting, everyone knows the song, but it's a version that you wouldn't expect this song to be played in. All right, everyone, here's J.M. Faulkner.
Hey folks, it's an honor to be a part of the last Folktown session for the end of 2021. And although it's been a horrible year, all things COVID related, we are among the lucky ones. We have a roof over our heads. We have food to eat. We are living safely, comfortably. And that unfortunately is not the case for many people in this world, and especially for many, many, many people in Afghanistan. So I'm very, very humbled to be a part of this benefit this evening. And I would like to share with you a video I recorded recently. It's an acoustic version of a Tom Jones classic called It's Not Unusual. I took the song, which is a very up-tempo party song, and really looked at the lyrics, and to me the lyrics are quite heartfelt, almost heartbreaking at times. So I thought I would try it as a ballad, and yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think. Stay in touch. Cheers.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about, it's such a crime. And should you ever want to be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you'll find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why can't this crazy love be mine? Oh, why? Oh, mine. It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever find you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find out I'm in love with you. Oh, 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 oh.
Thanks so much, JMI. That was, didn't I promise too much? That was really, really breathtaking. You just wouldn't expect a cover version of that song to come out like this. Thanks a lot, JMI. That was wonderful. And I think you can see that mirrored here in the chat. All right, cool. Guys, I wanted to let you know where we're at. So, when I planned this fundraiser, I was wondering, maybe we should set a goal. It's always good to have a goal. And these Folktown shows, when I look at, how many people are watching, it's usually between 30 and 40 people. So when I'm thinking 40 people, everyone donates like minimum of $10 or €10. 10 something, then we would get to 400. Some people donate, of course, less, some donate a little more, and some maybe are not in a position to donate, and that's, of course, completely understandable. So there's no pressure, and everyone, whatever you can give is a beautiful gesture, and it's much appreciated, and it will definitely help the people in Afghanistan. And so what I want to do during this show is sort of monitor the PayPal account where the donations go to, and to see with you guys together if we reach the goal. So I'm pretty amazed because 400 was my goal, and we are already. Am I sharing any sensitive information here? No, I think not. We're already at. Let's see. Oh, this is somehow, something's not working here. I'm just telling you. We're already at €250, so that's amazing. And thank you to everyone who already donated. If you would like to donate, you can use this link here or the link in the post description. Thank you very much. And I think we should continue with our next artist. It's Stephen Simmons from Nashville, a wonderful town of Nashville. And he's in the US, obviously, when I'm saying Nashville. And he's going to play one of his own songs, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about it. He is Stephen Simmons.
Hey guys, this is Stephen Simmons in Nashville, Tennessee. And before we get to my Christmas song that I wrote several years ago with my friends Shannon and Adam Wright, I just want to take a second to make sure you look at the link that Folktown is supporting this year with the holiday show, and any donation, if you are able to, would help the International Red Cross in the ongoing crisis in Afghanistan. Thanks. Have a good holiday.
She said, I don't know where you went wrong. You gave up that good job just to chase some old song. Such an ungrateful man, trying to make some sort of stand. And I don't know what hurts me more, knowing that you're gone, or that you should have left before you did. That was then. It's December again. Ain't no snow on the ground, and it's Christmas Day. Lights all over town, but they don't shine the same way as it did last year. It's crazy what a year can bring. There's a patch of frost where your roses used to be. It was just last June. They had the deepest red blooms. You know who is on his way. Might as well be leaving a man in a sleigh with a million toys in a sack than to believe you'd be back. Ain't no snow on the ground and it's Christmas Day. Lights all over town, but they don't shine the same way as they did last year. And on this cold gray day, I'm missing you every way, every way. Ain't no snow on the ground and it's Christmas Day. Lights all over town, but they don't shine the same way as they did last year. As they did last year. All right, guys. Cheers to you. Happy holidays wherever you are.
Is that okay? Is that fine? Okay, I'm gonna put this here.
Yeah. Cheers, Stephen and everyone. That was a lovely song, man. I fill my cup here. Not sure if I'm having the same thing as Stephen has right now, but cheers, everyone. I thought maybe what we should do, or what I should do, is give you a little bit more information about the work the Red Cross is doing in Afghanistan, now that we're collecting donations for them. And I'm just reading this from the website of the Red Cross. The ISRC, that's the International Committee of the Red Cross, is responding to the Afghanistan war by helping wounded and disabled people, supporting hospitals, making prison visits, and helping detainees maintain contact with their families. So detainees, that's another word for prisoners, with their families, monitoring the conduct of hostilities and preventing IHL violations. So IHL is international humanitarian law. In German that would be the Völkerrecht, so Völkerrechtsverletzung, also sie überwachen Völkerrechtsverletzung. Improving water and sanitation, promoting IHL and supporting the Afghan Red Crescent. So the Red Cross there is working directly with the Red Crescent, and it's their work that we're supporting today. With any donations you can give, that would be definitely contributing to the help there in Afghanistan. Especially now with the winter, I can't imagine how hard it must be for many of the people there under these harsh conditions. So, just some more music for you guys, because this is what we're here for here today. Stephen Simmons was the last one, and the next artist is much, much closer to, at least to where I am. Matthew James White is an almost neighbor of mine. I always keep telling this story that we met in a festival far away from Berlin, but we live like 5 to 10 bicycle minutes from each other. And but he's originally from super far away, from New Zealand, and now I think he's in Berlin. I'm not sure. Matthew, you're in the chat somewhere. Let us know where you are right now, where you're spending the holidays. And meanwhile, here's Matthew James White with a much loved and well-known Christmas song.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. It's wonderful to be part of this event tonight, and just a quick reminder that if you can support the Red Cross in regards to the ongoing crisis in Afghanistan, that would be much appreciated. A quick thank you again, Tobias, for all your efforts, not only with the event tonight, but with the other 3 or 4 live streams I think you've done so far this year. Fantastic effort. Everyone appreciates it, so thank you so much. I'm going to play perhaps my favourite Christmas song. Yeah, hope you enjoy this version. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over, the new one just begun. So this is Christmas. I hope you have fun, the near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, a weekend for strong, for rich and for poor ones. The world is so wrong. So happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Stop all the fight. Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, new one just begun. So happy Christmas, we hope you have fun, the near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. War is over now.
Awesome, man. I mean, we all were singing along. I think we all heard that. Everyone watching couldn't really resist. I didn't even consciously start singing along. It just happened. Jesus, man. Thanks so much. It's another of these songs that you think you heard one too many times and then it comes in a fresh version. Beautiful. And I can assure everyone that they don't need to worry. We won't hear Paul McCartney's Christmas song here today. And I myself am a big Paul McCartney fan, but I'm happy that no one chose Paul McCartney's Christmas song. So in case you don't know it, no worries. I'm especially Graham, I think, is very relieved to hear that. So anyways, many things rolling in. That's awesome. Great. Thanks, Matthew. We're going on. We're continuing here from New Zealand/Berlin. We're going on to... before I say that, there was a question about what I'm drinking. Well, thank you for asking. I think Linda was asking me that. I'm drinking from my Smoky Bear cup. Linda, I think you're familiar with this character. Some beautiful tea. So we're going on. We're continuing with this show, and we're heading up north again to Scandinavia, to Denmark, home of Mette Kierkegaard. Sorry, Mette. This is always a challenge for me to say your name. It's only once a month that I'm saying it out loud, so I need more practice, I think. Mette Kierkegaard from Copenhagen, and she's a regular on the Folktown show, so I think she doesn't really need an introduction. Here's Mette with what I'm very happy about, a piano song. We have way too few piano songs here, so here's Mette Kierkegaard.
When I grew up, my mom, she mentioned a boy called Richard. And Richard, he was the main character in a book called Black Boy. It was a book about Richard who, at Christmas, he received only an orange. But to him, the orange meant a lot. I'm gonna say the same. Any contribution to helping in the Afghanistan crisis, helping the Red Cross through Tobias's work, will be a help. And I can't imagine actually a Christmas without an orange. And if it's one orange or two that you contribute with, doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts. I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote in the States with Costas, and it's called Heaven. Warm in the candlelight, the stars up in the sky, and I can feel the glow bringing me close to heaven. And if you need my love, come here to me and stir it up. We'll climb the stairs, my love, until we reach the fire. And we can fly high again, take to the sky again. I wanna feel my heart beat again. I wanna touch heaven. I wanna feel free again, feel you and me again, burn in the heat again. I wanna feel heaven. The rhythm of the night, the shadows and the light, the waves come, ebb and flow. I can't let you go, I wanna touch heaven. And we can fly high again, take to the sky again. I wanna feel my heart beat again. I wanna touch heaven. I wanna feel free again, feel you and me again, burn in the heat again. I So let us sip our wine till we forget about time, until the light of dawn. Love goes on, and we can fly high again, take to the sky again. I wanna feel my heart beat again. I wanna touch heaven. I wanna feel free again, feel you and me again, burn in the heat again. I wanna feel heaven. I wanna feel heaven. And we can fly high again, take to the sky again. I wanna feel my heart beat again. I wanna touch heaven. I wanna feel free again, feel you and me again, burn in the heat again. I wanna feel heaven. I wanna feel heaven. I wanna feel heaven.
Thank you very much, Mette. That was lovely. I want to feel heaven. And Jill is writing, the sun's over the art, I'm well and truly in Cornwall, UK. All right, guys. Yeah, many of you are sharing what you're drinking right now. And in the US, it's only in the afternoon. Well, yeah, that, you know, I think at 1:45 in the afternoon, kind of between Christmas and New Year's, you're allowed to have any beverage you choose, I believe. Anyways, I'm choosing tea because I'm again a little under the weather from my smoky cup. That was already the case last time, but yeah, it's all right. It's not so bad. I shouldn't complain. All right. So, anyways, guys, we're moving on and we're staying in the north of Europe. We're going on to England, home of Dutch singer-songwriter Rick van den Bosch, and we have another family affair here, but I won't tell much more. Here's Rick van den Bosch, great guitar picker, and he has a thumb made of steel, but you will see that for yourself right now. Here's Rick.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Folktown Christmas special. We're going to do a song of John Prine, Fish and a Whistle, and make it a jingle bell one.
Please consider donating to the Red Cross in Afghanistan. There should be a link somewhere on the screen.
I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on this corner and the hole in the street, the way my ankles hurt, the shoes on my feet. I wonder if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I'd go to stand and drink and give the girls a pinch. I don't think they ever even noticed me. Fish and a whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on a dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. Again. Whoa, my very first job, I said thank you and please. They make me scrub a parking line, they only get down on my knees. And then they got me fired for being scared of bees and 50 cents an hour. Fish and a whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on a dish. But when we get through, we'll make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. Again. Whoa, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both moon and we whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Yay!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
That was brilliant. Jesus, guys. And I was just fascinated by it. I was just watching your daughter the whole time, Rick, to be honest. I was listening to the song as well. But I found this so funny. When I try to make my daughter clean up or, bring some order into her room and move all her things into a box or something, she'll never do it. Or she needs a lot of conviction. And he also was just putting all the music instruments into the bucket instead of using them. But that was just amazing. Thanks so much, guys, for singing that for us. John Prine is always great to hear. So, yeah, that was beautiful. All right, we're moving on to England. And next up is Graham Shankarji Hunt. And Graham has a special connection with Afghanistan. And he's got a story to tell. And I'm not going to say much about it because I'm just going to give the mic, so to say, pass the mic to Graham. Here's Graham Shankarji Hunt.
Hello, Folktown friends. It's great to be back playing the show. Big thanks to Tobias again for organising the show. It's a wonderful thing you're doing, man. We all love you. So when Tobias suggested that this Christmas special would be devoted to raising money for the Afghan Red Cross, or the Red Cross in Afghanistan, it struck a big chord with me. It's a cause that's dear to my heart. Afghanistan is a place that's dear to my heart. And this is why. Quick story. The old hippie you see before you used to be a young hippie. And in 1972, me and my friend Mike Norris, who will probably be watching the show, we set off travelling with no particular idea of where we were going to go. We had very little money, but we ended up on the border of Iran and Afghanistan. Just a few huts in the middle of the desert, and we pulled up a busload of hippies at the customs office, and the customs guy gets on the bus, and his first words were, "Welcome to Afghanistan, land of the world's finest hashish." Oh dear. And he was checking the passports on the front of the bus, and there was a guy on the back of the bus selling lumps of Afghani hashish to all the hippies. So that was my introduction to Afghanistan. I kind of fell in love with the place straight away. But anyway, we ended up in Kabul. We stayed in Kabul for quite a long time. Lovely city in those days. The people are just amazingly friendly, funny, and noble as well. But the highlight of the journey was a trip to the Bamyan Valley, which is about 100 k's northwest of Kabul. And it's famous for these amazing 53-meter high Buddhas carved into the side of the cliffs there, which were disgracefully destroyed by the Taliban, which broke my heart. So yeah, I've never forgotten it, and I often return to that trip for inspiration in writing songs. And just recently I wrote a song after a conversation with a Folktown viewer, Alexander Hausmuller, in which we were reminiscing about those days, and this song came up about the time in Bamyan. It's called The Guavas Are Ripe. I hope you enjoy it. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic 2022, and all those musicians, all these amazing musicians who play on these shows, may you all go from strength to strength. The guavas are ripe. Won't you come riding through the desert with me? Saddle up at sunrise under the jacaranda tree. Beautiful oasis sparkles in the sun. Pretty little Afghan pony, she don't wanna run, but she lets me climb upon her back and smoke a little pipe. Sun hot on my shoulder and the guavas are ripe. Snow peaks in the distance like clouds in the sky. The dusty hills of Bamiyan, sweat running in my eye. Laughing with the chai shop boys, the Buddha taller than the land. The lake is like a giant turquoise jewel in the sand. More chai saab, As Ahmed, and we smoke a little pipe. Universal laughter and the guavas are ripe. My heart it is breaking for Ahmed and his kin. The giant Buddhas of Bamiyan, broken by ignorance and sin. From the snow peaks of the Hindu Kush to the orchards of Kandahar, those people suffering destruction, visited from afar. Well, I like to go back one more time and smoke a little pipe. 'Cause people are just people, and the guavas will still be ripe. Have a great evening, and thank you so much for all the donations. It's a great cause, so keep giving. Good night.
Well, I'm lost for words a little bit. That was just fantastic, Graham. Thanks so much for that song, and also in connection with your story. It's just really, really something beautiful to share. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, guys, if you would like to find out more about the work the Red Cross is doing in Afghanistan, I'm gonna post a link now in the chat where you can find more information, and I am also going to post the donation link again for those who may be tuned in later. And thank you so much for all to everyone who already donated, and I'm very happy to tell you that we already not only reached the 400 mark, but we passed the 500 mark. And when I say 500, that is euros, so it's a little bit more in dollars, and you have to make your calculations, the math, and your currency. But it's in my book, it's a huge success already what we're doing here. Thank you so much for everyone who already donated something. And if you would like to donate something as well, this is the link down here, or in the video description on Facebook, you find the link, and it's also in the chat right now. Thanks so much, Graham. And we're moving on to a place not so far away from Graham's England. North of England is Scotland, and that's where Joe Armstrong is from. And we heard Tony Rose in the beginning of the show, and Joe is a bandmate of Tony's in $2 Bash. And Tony is joined by Amanda from Australia. So this is all, as it is common in Folktown, a very international affair. And they're singing a song that's also well-known Christmas song. And I think I'm just going to hand the mic to them. So here's Joe and Amanda.
Hi everyone, this is Joe here and
Samantha
from the Jolly Blondes, and we're delighted to be here on this fundraiser for Folktown. And this is a folk song, Christmas song. I'm sure you all know it. Here goes. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk time. An old man said to me, won't see another one. Then he sang a song, the rare old mountain view. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you baby, I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
Broadway was waiting for me. You were
Thanks so much, you two. And so sorry, Samantha, for calling you Amanda. That's probably capital crime, capital offense, and I apologize. Lots of names here, but I should have remembered it. So next time I'll do better. Thanks so much, Joe and Samantha. That was lovely. That was the Pokes. What more can I say? Lots of people's favorite Christmas song here. Cool. Yeah. I was thinking if there was something I missed here. Okay, yeah, England seemed to have some problems with the internet, but I hope it's working out for everyone else. Here it seems to be stable, and yeah, hope everyone is back in the show. All right, guys, I want to take a moment here to let you know a couple of numbers about the work of the Red Cross in Afghanistan. So these numbers refer to the year 2021, so the last year from January to June, actually, the first half only of 2021. So 49,500 wounded patients were treated at 416 Red Cross supported health facilities, and about 80,000 patients have been assisted in the 7 Red Cross supported physical rehabilitation centers in Afghanistan, and 27,000 detainees received hygiene items in 34 places of detention, so in prisons, and 4,500 detainees also received access to health services, and roughly 50,000 people, including those living in Lashkar Gah and Jalabad City, were given improved access to water. So this is just to give you a little bit of a picture of what the Red Cross is doing and to what extent in Afghanistan. Okay. Thanks so much again to everyone who already donated. This is a much bigger success than I anticipated or hoped for. We way past the 500 euro mark, and let's see where we can take this. Maybe we will crack the 700. Let's see. If you would like to donate to the Red Cross via Folktown, so we collect, or actually I collect all the donations that you're sending in PayPal. This is why it says donate to Tobias Panwitz. So the money does not go to me, but I will take 100% of those donations minus the PayPal fees and make one chunk donation to the Red Cross. And I will keep this PayPal link open until January 1st, roughly, like beginning of next year, for those people who maybe watch this a little bit later. And then after that, I'll post a link directly to the Red Cross where people can donate. But we've got to close it off at some point. But yeah, the best and the coolest would be if you donate during the show, because then we can sort of see the progress and celebrate this together. All right, next music comes from Nashville. Again, another artist from Nashville. And I think it's a friend of, it's a friend of Stephen Simmons's. This is Dave Coleman of the band The Colemen. And he's in Nashville as well. Brilliant guitarist, singer-songwriter, producer as well. Has his own studio there. And he's playing a Johnny Cash song. And of course, you can't have a Christmas special without a Johnny Cash song. So here's Dave Coleman.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is Dave Coleman from the band The Colemen. Merry Christmas to you all. Happy holidays. And I'm glad to be taking part here. I've chosen a song made famous by Johnny Cash. It's on a Christmas record I have of his for many years. It's called Ringin' the Bells for Jim. It's a sad song, but there's a great happy ending. So thank you all for taking a little time to listen, and also for contributing to the fundraiser for humanitarian efforts in Afghanistan. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas.
The father heard the church bells at midnight wrong time for church bells to chime. He went to the tower, found a little girl there, said, "Why ring the bells at this time?" "I'm just ringing the bells for Jim. Please, Father, ringing the bells for Jim. I'm sorry I'm crying, but my brother Jim's dying, so I'm ringing the bells for Jim. Please, Father, pray for him this Christmas. He's sick and he's in so much pain. The doctors all say he'll be gone any day, so I must ring the bells again. Ringing the bells for Jim. Please, Father, ringing the bells for Jim. I'm sorry I'm crying, but my brother Jim's dying, and I'm ringing the bells for Jim. After Christmas, she brought him, said, "Father, heed little Jim." You see, he got well when he heard the church bells. I was ringing the bells for Jim. I'm just ringing the bells for Jim. Please, Father, ringing the bells for Jim. Sorry I'm crying, but my brother Jim was dying, so I'm ringing the bells for Jim. Ringing the bells for Jim.
Thanks, Dave. That was fantastic. Great sound as usual. I think you just did this with one mic again. Sounded like you had mics all over the place. Really great. People were asking about the effect you used. Was that a mirror ball, a disco ball? That was quite cool. All right. Yeah. There were some questions, guys, about from some people in Germany about using Banküberweisung. So I'm going to switch to German just real quick for a moment. Banküberweisung funktioniert leider für diese Sammlung direkt nicht. Aber dann macht es einfach so, wenn ihr Banküberweisung machen wollt, dass ihr direkt ans Rote Kreuz spendet. Ich werde den Link nochmal in den Chat stellen und dann könnt ihr direkt an die spenden. Aber wir können es nicht in diese gesamte Sammlung mit draufnehmen. Wenn ihr das jetzt auf mein Konto schickt, dann wird das wahnsinnig kompliziert, das alles umzuschichten und so. Ich glaube, das Beste ist dann, ich glaube, Marion, du hattest auch gefragt, das Beste ist, das einfach direkt ans Rote Kreuz zu spenden. Okay, so maybe also for everyone else, if you don't have PayPal and you don't have a credit card and you want to donate in some other way, the easiest would be that you just donate directly to the Red Cross. I'm just gonna put the link again in the chat right now, and then we can, put it in this whole big collection that we're doing here, but it's still helping in the same way. So if you don't have PayPal and no credit card, then just if you want to donate something, just donate it directly to the Red Cross, International Red Cross. So that should work from everywhere in the world. And I just posted a link right now. Okay. Disco bulb, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Too sad, Dave. That was not too sad. Is anyone saying I was too sad? No, I don't think so. Linda's asking, how many languages do you speak, Tobias? Yeah, well, I speak German and English. And then that's not really part of this show. It's just me showing off with my languages, and that's really all I got. All right, guys, we go on, and we head over to back to Germany. Back to, not really the middle of Germany, but the south, not really south, from Berlin it's the southwest. But I think the people of Frankfurt, that is Frankfurt am Main, would not say they're living in the south. Are you Wolf Schubert Karr? Would you say you're living in the south of Germany? Probably not. Probably just in the west of Germany. Anyway, Frankfurt am Main. We have two Frankfurts in Germany, for those who don't know this. There's Frankfurt Oder, which is very close to Berlin, and there's Frankfurt am Main, which people usually mean when they say Frankfurt, the big financial center of Germany. And many people don't know that the brilliant music is coming out of Frankfurt. And we have actually two artists today. No, it's actually just Wolf. It's coming from Frankfurt, but he has a couple of friends with him, the song he's playing. And it's one of his own songs from his album Free Spirit. And he's doing it, like I said, with a couple of friends. So there is definitely a very beautiful music scene in Frankfurt. And I think many of you already know Wolf from a couple of episodes that we had here. And so I'm gonna stop talking again and hand over the mic to Wolf Schubert Karr and friends. Wolf, where are you? Here you are. All right, here you go.
Hi there again, Folktown community. My name is Wolf Schubert Karr. I'm a singer from Frankfurt, Germany. And first of all, I would really like to say thank you to Tobias Panwitz again for making this project for such a good cause possible. I'd like to introduce you to my musical friends here in this video that we shot very quickly and rough without rehearsing. First of all, there's Steffen Huter, who is part of my little trio for a year now. We have a very similar understanding of guitar playing and musical taste, which makes it very comfortable to work together. And he is such a great cook. He's always cooking for the band. Then we have Julie Ambers on the upright bass and heavenly vocals, who is a brilliant musician in her own right. She's having an amazing band called Romy, together with her, as she calls it, musical soulmate, Paula Klee, who is fortunately singing here with us. I choose a song that I wrote for my Free Spirit album, which is inspired by the so-called refugee crisis in 2015. I sort of tried to call on the principle of loving one's neighborhood. Very simple. It's just about giving people who risk their lives drowning in the ocean the possibility to get to Europe or wherever they want to go, living a free life. We wish you all a very happy new year and hopefully a better one for all of us musicians. Love and peace in times of a pandemic. Wolf Schubert Karr and friends coming up for you. Thank you. Love and peace. 1, 2, 3.
They came storm tossed across the ocean in their dinghies left for dead, completely overloaded, completely underfed. This one time they cheated dead in a nutshell on
shelter from the storm, silence from the rage, and a peaceful, quiet place like any one of us. The streets are filled with people. They scream and swear and brawl. They follow the Pied Piper like in the last days before the war. Send Mr. Flags are blowing, hundreds in the streets. They do not see the whole picture, misguided and deceived, misguided and deceived. Open up the gate, give them food to eat, shelter from the storm, silence from the rage, and a peaceful, quiet place like any one of us. Open up the gate, give them food to eat, shelter from the storm, silence from the rage, and a peaceful, quiet place like any one of us.
Oh my god, you guys singing harmonies. Geez, whatever you come up with, Wolf, it's always a real treat in the shows. Really good to have you. Thanks so much for that, and everyone also involved in this performance. Unfortunately, so sorry to the ladies and your guitarist, Wolf. I don't have the names here with me, but it was really, truly beautiful. There was one question from Linda, what if there's a name for this small sort of guitar. I'm not sure if that's a parlor guitar. Wolf, maybe you can let us know. Or maybe Wolf's guitarist is here. Wolf saying he's had a bad hair day. Oh, come on. Didn't we all? All right. Yeah, Frank is saying the whole Free Spirit album is worth listening to, actually. Yep, I absolutely agree. I do have that in my CD collection. It's a beautiful album. Wolf Schubert K. Yeah, it's a parlor guitar, Linda. Parlor guitars were very popular in the 20s and 30s as well, I think. If I'm not mistaken, this guitar here, which is my grandfather's guitar, is a parlor guitar as well. It's not as nice as the one that both guitarists is using. But actually I have to fix this one up at some point. But yeah, that's a Paula guitar. All right, on we go with another Folktown regular, Bernd Böckmann, who is a fantastic guitar picker, guitar player. He's, I think, been on almost every Folktown show, if not everyone, each one. And yeah, he's back again with a beautiful piece of music, and always looking forward to listening to Bernd, because I can just relax, sit back, not feel pressure from his brilliant guitar playing, because I know I'm never gonna play this good. So, you know, no pressure from me at all. Looking forward to Bernd Böckmann's song today. Here he is.
Hello, Folktown family. Christmas is over and we're looking to a challenging New Year 2022. Let's hope for the best, and let's give some hope to the people in Afghanistan who suffer from the war. I choose for tonight a song by Luca Bloom, who wrote it back in 2003, during the Iraq War. Not much words, but the message is clear. I put the words into my statement for the future. Be kind, be caring, be tolerant, and be generous. Thank you.
With anyone, I'm not at war with anyone. Go away, warplanes, you bring fear and shame. I am not at war with anyone. Don't need to be friends with everyone, but I like to live in peace with everyone. We could live as one between the sea and sun. I am not at war with anyone. I'm not at war
That was great, Bernd, as usual, I must say, really. What Graham says, the technique, which is undeniably brilliant, doesn't get in the way of the musicality. And that's not to be taken for granted, but it is the case with you. Thanks so much, Bernd. Bernd Böckmann, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful sound, beautiful sustain. Jesus, how do you guys get that sound? All right, on we go to something completely different. And before I tell you who's next, I got to give you a little update here. Not sure if you can see this. Maybe we'll try this again. Here, look at this, look at this. We're past 600, 633 euros, and I think we can crack the 700 today. Maybe we can. Maybe. Beautiful people. This is the donation link, and I'm just going to put this over my eyes, so it's really annoying. Everyone sees it. You can use this bit.ly link. It's the same like the complete PayPal link I put in the video description above this video, or on this side of the video, or below the video, depending on the size that you make this on your browser. All right, so next up is something completely different, like I said. We have the Wolters. The Wolters are another family affair. It's so many family affairs here in this Christmas episode. I love it. It's kind of a shame that my daughter and wife are in Poland right now. Greetings to Poland. Otherwise, they could have bursted in and just hijacked the show or something. But yeah, they're watching from Poland. So anyway, we have now from the beautiful little village, may I say village or town of Liebenwalde, the Wolters, which is Doreen Wolter and Mike Wolter and their daughter. And they're singing something that most of you people will never have heard. It's a Christmas song from East Germany. And it's for those who grew up in East Germany like I did, it's very famous. It's actually my favorite East German Christmas song. And it's in German, so you won't be, many of you won't be able to follow the lyrics. I think Rosella in Italy, she always tells me she speaks German, and I think she will probably be able to follow. But the Wolters are singing beautiful 3-part harmonies. So there's definitely music you can listen to, even though you don't understand the lyrics. The funny thing, maybe I should explain about East German Christmas, was that, you know, the state always tried to downplay the Christian and the Christmas element because the church was a little frowned upon in communism and socialism. And so anything Christmas related was sort of, we put the emphasis on different things, not on Christ and things like that. So it's always about peace, and we want peace for everyone. And this is, of course, something that ties in with the show today. During the East German times, sometimes it was a little overbearing that, you know, this proclamation of peace for everyone, when not all actions of and all thoughts, you know, in international affairs of the communist government were very peaceful. So anyway, this is just a little side note about the phenomenon of East German Christmas songs. I'm very much looking forward to my favorite East German Christmas songs now, performed by the Wolters. Enjoy.
Hello folks, we are the Wolters. That's Doreen, Melanie, and I'm Mike Wolter. We're from Liebenwalde in Brandenburg in Germany, and we'd like to sing you a German Christmas song written by Erika Engel and Hans Sandlik in the early 50s, last century, of course. Here we go.
Sind die Lichter angezündet, Freude zieht in jeden Raum. Weihnachtsfreude wird verkündet unter jedem Lichterbaum. Leuchte Licht mit hellem Schein, überall, überall soll Freude sein. Süße Hand zu Hand. Jedes Kind soll Freude haben, jedes Kind in jedem Land. Leuchte Licht mit hellem Schein, überall, überall soll Freude sein. Sind die Lichter angezündet, rings ist jeder Raum erhellt. Weihnachtsfriede wird verkündet, zieht hinaus in alle Welt. Leuchte Licht mit hellem Schein, überall, überall soll Friede sein.
So we wish you all a Merry Christmas, or you already had, hopefully, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and don't forget to give for the cause, or to the cause, as Tobias mentioned a couple of times. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. This was really unexpected for me to have this song in the show, and it's always lovely to hear from me. I love that song, despite the sentiment that I just described. But it's just a lovely song with a lovely message. All right, moving on to this guy. I'm not going to say much about him. Looks like this. Hey everyone. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and enjoying the days after the big fiesta. For me, Christmas, you know, having grown up as a non-religious person in a non-religious family, I still celebrate Christmas and I enjoy it mostly. And for me, if it's about anything, it's about connecting or reconnecting with people. You know, I haven't seen in a long time, maybe in a while, or maybe I've seen them a lot. Still need some reconnecting sometimes. So I wrote this song very recently. It's not a classic Christmas song, but for the reasons I just described, it has a lot to do with Christmas for me. So here's a song that doesn't really have a title yet. Possibly the title will be When the World Stops Ending. I haven't seen you in a long time. I guess something came apart. Didn't pick up the phone, busy on our own, different rhythms in our hearts. I see you when the world stops ending, when the haze lifts from our eyes, when the rules we made are bending, when the sun will melt the ice. We're holding on to our convictions, like we're both adrift at sea, losing sight of one another, losing sight of what could be. I see you when the world stops ending, when the haze lifts from our eyes, when the rules we made are bending, when the sun lifts from our eyes, when the sun will melt the ice. Well, isn't it a pity? Isn't it a shame? We're are all too ready to play the game of righteousness and blame. This old world will still be turning long after we're gone. Let's stop wasting time with silence, 'cause we ain't got that long. We may make the world stop ending when the haze lifts from our rays, when the rules we made are bending, when the sun will melt the ice, when the sun will melt the ice. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for all your comments. It's lovely to see. Yeah, it's a very new song, and yeah, not sure about the title yet. Maybe I'll take your advice, Graham. All right, guys. There was a question about a pickle on the Christmas tree. To be honest, I never heard about this myself. I thought there was a British tradition, a British tradition. Apparently, it's a German one, which I don't know. Maybe it's a weird regional thing. Frank hasn't heard about it. So, Frank, I'm not sure where you are from in Germany, but here in Berlin, no one puts pickles on their tree. I assure you. My German accent is seeping through today because I had a lot of tea. Yeah, makes me slur my words. All right, guys. Well, I can't really give you an update right now on our collection because, anyways, I'm gonna give you an update after this next song. And the next songwriter we're moving back to England, where I believe they put pickles on the Christmas trees. And by the way, there was a Polish Christmas tree, so they for sure don't put pickles on there. I would know about that. Who puts pickles on their trees? Who came up with that thought of that being possible? Anyway, Dagmar says, of course there has to be a pickle. So, see, we have an inter-German discussion here. So I'm not sure. Dagmar, where are you from again in Germany? I think it isn't Berlin. Anyways, we're moving to England. And I'm very happy that we have a premiere with the next artist. He's on Folktown, for the very first time. And we talked about it a lot for the last episodes, but he just never had the time to do it because he's very busy with his own radio show. I'm talking about Dan Raza, and he's a great singer-songwriter. I met him the very, very first time many years ago when I was playing a show opening for Jason McNiff. Jason's gonna be on later, and also on the bill was Dan Raza. But for some reason we didn't really, introduce ourselves to each other, or Jason didn't introduce us. Anyways, we met again many years later in Berlin's in Berlin, on a gig in Berlin, and then we really got to know each other, and we're sort of friends / Facebook friends since then. And I'm really happy that it worked out this time because, like I said, Dan has his own radio show where he interviews singer-songwriters, and he had people like David Knopfler and Ron Sexsmith on his show, so it's really high profile. And the show is called Spirit and Roots. And you find that on, I think the links to that on his Facebook page. Dan, if you are in the chat right now, feel free to post a link to your radio show, because I think many people here would love to listen to that. Or maybe Graham or someone from that crowd in England knows the link to Dan's show. Sorry. So without further ado, here's Dan Raza with his premiere on Folktown.
Folktown, happy Christmas. Hope you've had a good one. I'm going to try and sing one of my favourite Christmas songs. I'll probably keep it short and sweet. Or short anyway. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds asleep as they lay. In fields where they lay, they were tending their sheep on a cold winter's morning that was so hard and deep. Noel, Noel, Noel. Born is a king of Israel. Noel, Noel, Noel. Born is a king of One more time for good luck. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is a king of Israel. Thank you so much, Folktown. Sorry I didn't comb my hair. Hope you're having a beautiful Christmas, and big thanks to Tobias for organising this. If you enjoyed it and you got any money left over from Christmas, please donate to the charity. And I appreciate you listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. That was lovely. To be honest, I didn't know the song myself, but it sounded beautiful, and many people here seemed to sing along. That's just lovely. Good to have you, Dan, and hopefully again in the future. That would be brilliant. All right. Yeah, compliments coming in here for all kinds of things. And there was a huge discussion about this cucumber, this pickle, Christmas gurke. I think there's not really a consensus apart from that hardly anyone is doing this anymore. No, Linda, I do not know the song Noel. We're barbarians here in Germany sometimes. Or maybe I'm the only one. Probably I'm the only one who doesn't know it. Yeah. You know, I grew up in East Germany, so many things we didn't have. And we couldn't listen to a lot of songs. So I hope you'll forgive. All right, and thanks again, Dan, for your reminder for donating to the cause today, which is collecting donations for the Red Cross and their efforts in Afghanistan. And I'm just going to post the donation link again in the comments. If you haven't donated yet, please consider doing so if you can. And thanks so much to everyone who already did. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update here. So this is where we're at right now. My next goal is 700, and I think we can crack that, guys. We can crack that. All right. So our next artist is Jason McNiff, and like I told you, I met Dan via Jason McNiff for the very first time. And Jason is also a regular on the shows. Many here in the chat know him, of course, through his weekly live stream show, The Sundowner Show, which he has every Thursday at 8:30 British time. We all have to do the math, what time that is in our respective countries. But I'm always trying to tune in every time I can, which lately is not very often anymore because I'm too busy. But every time I do, it's really enjoyable and beautiful and just lovely music, brilliant guitar picking, beautiful songs. And yeah, I can highly recommend Jason's live stream and also, of course, his albums. And right now, here he is playing for you in the Folktown Christmas special. Jason McNiff.
Hello Tobias, hello everyone, and a very Merry Christmas to you all. I'm Jason McNiff here in Hastings. I'm going to play my favourite Christmas song. It's called Do You Hear What I Hear? This was a hit for Bing Crosby back in the 1960s, and it's also on Bob Dylan's album Christmas in the Heart, which is really good. Don't forget to donate to the Afghan Red Cross appeal, everyone. This is Do You Hear What I Hear? Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Way above the trees, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees with a sound as big as the sea, with a sound as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night. He will bring goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you, Jason, and your family, Benny and Jesse. That was lovely. And of course, yeah, the Bob Dylan Christmas record. I love that one too. Thanks so much, man. Always good to hear you. And Linda's asking if I know this song. Yeah, I know it from Bob Dylan's album, actually. I don't know it from Bing Crosby. Yeah. So there was a question from Karen, and I don't find it now, but Karen was asking whether it's possible to listen to all these songs after the show. And it's not possible to like we don't have the single videos. I mean, I have them, but I'm not going to post them because I don't know if that's okay for all the artists. But you can always watch the show afterwards. We just replay it, and it's also going to be on YouTube. I posted the link earlier. I'm not sure if I still have it ready here. I'm going to post that link again where you can check out all the Folktown shows on YouTube. I'm going to post that right now. And later tonight, after the show, I'm going to upload this one as well. And then you can listen to it again on YouTube or here on Facebook. Yeah, but not the single songs by themselves. Yeah, we don't have those technical abilities here yet. I don't have a staff. I can say, make that happen, make that possible. And they do it. Not yet. Maybe in the future. Let's see what the next year brings. All right, our next artist is a songwriter from Germany again, and also a great concert hostess. Almost said hoster, but she's a concert organizer. And her name is Claudia Nentwich, and we're good friends here in Berlin. I had the pleasure to play many times in her show, which is called Songs ohne Boot, Songs Without a Boat. The reason for that is that it used to be called Songs with a Boat, or Songs on the Boat rather, because the shows used to take place, in the belly of a boat, which was great, was an amazing venue. But the boat sort of disappeared, and now she's having Songs without a boat, which is still great. And yeah, for everyone in Berlin who has a chance to go to one of these shows, I recommend it very much. Right now, it's not many concerts taking place, of course, with things going downhill again right now, COVID-wise. But anyway, she also did some live streams from the Songs ohne Boot venue, so it's always possible to watch those. And Claudia also has a relationship with Afghanistan, and she has a message to share with the song she's playing for us today. Here's Claudia Nentwich.
Good evening, dear friends. Great to be here again. 20 years ago, I wrote a song about Afghanistan, and this is really a lesson in history repeated on and on and on for so many years. And I took the song, as a matter of fact, out of my drawer this summer when I couldn't believe what was going on. Thanks to Tobias for raising money for the Afghan people to survive the winter. Afghan Ian Son. If I could only cry out loud, every stroke and every doubt, if I could wash away my grief, would I get back the faint idea of belief? If I could cut away my scars, would I be able to reach anybody's heart? If I could throw out half of what I am, would I be a happy person? If I could act like a man, feel like a woman, you come undone, my favorite son. Nothing is warm underneath Guardian sun. What has life for me in store? If I only serve as a ball for your score. So look through the holes in my childhood dreams, and I'll show you the dark side of our lives. Golden lane. Nothing is warm, you come undone, my favorite son. Nothing is warm under the Afghan sun. Nothing is warm, my favorite son, with a gun, with a gun, under the Afghan sun. Yeah, 20-year-old song, still valid. Hope not again in 20 years. I don't have to sing the song again in 20 years, and the situation hasn't changed. So I hope many people donate. So donate money, please. So this is what we can give, and I wish you well wherever you are, And don't forget, we're here to fight for the light with our special talent, the feather and our voice. And good night, and see you again in 2022. Big hug.
Thank you so much, Claudia. And also for your words, for your message. It's not really much more for me to add. Great song. And yeah, hopefully not again in 20 years. The crisis in Afghanistan is going on since the 80s. The Red Cross has been there since 1987. So during 5 decades, that's just mind-boggling. So, like Claudia said, if you have anything to share, if you have any money left from Christmas, then please consider to make a donation to the website we have here or in the post description. And yeah, while you're checking out those links, I am going to announce the next guest, which is another Folktown regular originally from El Paso in the US. And I think he made a stop in Los Angeles and then he moved to Berlin. I'm talking about Eric Penny. Now he lives in Schöneberg here in Berlin. And he's going to sing us a song, which is also, I believe, a traditional Christmas song. But he's going to tell us about that himself. And while Eric is playing, I'm going to enjoy this Christmas cookie, which my mother-in-law Eva made. So greetings to Poland, Eva. And thank you for this. And all you guys, please enjoy Eric Penny. Here he is.
Hello everyone, good day and happy holidays. My name is Eric Penny and welcome to the Christmas edition of the Folktown Singer-Songwriter Celebration. This one is extra special, not just because of the holiday theme, but because of the cause that we're urging you to support, and that is supporting the Red Cross efforts in Afghanistan during this crisis. And please contribute any way you can to help out in a terrible situation. The song I chose is a Christmas classic called "O Holy Night." And now I was raised in the Catholic Church and left it when I was a teenager. And I'm not religious in any way. But Christmas and Christmas time are still very, very special to me. And everything that I grew up with around Christmas has a really, really special emotional place in me and in my heart. And this song, "O Holy Night," is of course about the birth of Jesus Christ, and whatever you or I or anyone else believes about Jesus Christ, whether he's the Son of God or just some dude with really, really great peaceful ideas, I think we can agree that the night he was born, just like the night Gandhi was born, or the night Martin Luther King Jr. was born, or the night Mother Teresa was born, was a special, important, wonderful night for humanity, for the world and for the universe. Sure, why not? We can use as many good people as we can get. So, along those lines, having said that, I'm going to play "O Holy Night." Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope and the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks
a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Thank you very much for listening to that. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa and Happy Ramadan and peace and love and health to you all. Bye now.
Thanks so much, Eric. That's another Christmas song that many people seem to be familiar with, but I have not heard it before. And again, this time it's not introducing me to the catalog of a well-known artist, but to, a catalog of Christmas songs. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thanks, Eric. All right, we're nearing the end of the show. We have a couple more artists, a couple more minutes to go, and someone was asking, I think Linda was asking, what's the amount right now? So we have 670 euros, and I believe we can crack the 700. I am sure of it. And if you guys are sure of it too, then I think we can all make this happen. So please, if you haven't yet, consider making a donation. The links are all over the place. I'm gonna put it again in the comments to make it easy to find. And I can't wait to make that donation in January, and I will post to you guys and let you all know when that happens, so you know what happens with all the money. All right, cool. So we're going on with a lovely singer-songwriter from the Black Forest area here in Germany. And she's also she skipped a couple of shows, but she's almost a Folktown regular. So please welcome, from the Black Forest, Anne P.
Hello everyone, this is Anne P. from Germany. Thanks Tobias for organizing this Folktown event again, this time as a fundraiser for Afghanistan. And I'm glad to be part of it and also watching and listening to you guys play and see you sing. My song is called, the song I chose, O Come Emmanuel, which is a really old tune from the Middle Age, I think. And the verses were added later in Latin and other languages. So the first verses will be in English, and then I added 2 verses myself in German. So sorry for the English-speaking people who won't understand all of it. Oh come Emmanuel, redeem thy captive Israel, that into exile drear is gone. Far Christmas to everyone. Have a good time.
Thank you, Anna. Yet another song I didn't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to non-German Christmas songs, I think. Maybe someone can tell me, is that what country that song is from? Is that an English song? Or is it originally a German song, actually? American song? Would love to hear that. Widen my knowledge a little bit about Christmas carols and Christmas songs. Oh, guys, this is just so beautiful. Listening to all you guys sing and reading your beautiful comments. It's just, and I really appreciate that you appreciate these shows. But for me, this is just, I'm leaning back and listening to all these songs. For me, this is really, really fun to do, and always a pleasure. Spend these evenings with you, first Monday of the month, because what else would you do on the Monday? Come on, what else would you do? What else would you do on a Monday? All right, we have 2 more artists, and the next artist is also a Folktown regular. Many of you know him, and there's not much for me to introduce him. Coming from Würzburg in the south of Germany, here's Markus Rill for you guys. What's going on? Markus, where are you? Hang on a moment. As if by magic, I will summon Markus here by clicking a few clicks and going through the internal magic of my computer. Something's strange, but here's Markus Rill for you guys.
Hey, you Folktowners, Merry Christmas. Please consider making a donation to the Red Cross. It's a different type of Christmas song. No reindeer, no sleigh. This is by Steve Earle's called Nothing But a Child. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, a wise man saw a sign and set out across the sand. Songs of praise to sing, they traveled day and night, precious gifts to bring, guided by the light. Oh, they chased a brand new star ever towards the west, across the mountains far. But when it came to rest, they scarce believed their eyes. They'd come so many miles, and the miracle they prized was nothing but a child, and nothing but a child could wash those tears away, guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Now all around the world, in every little town, every day is heard a precious little sound. and every mother kind, and every father proud looks down in awe to find another chance allowed. 'Cause nothing but a child could wash those tears away and guide a weary world into the light of day. And nothing but a child could help erase those miles. So once again we all can be children for a while. Nothing but a little baby, nothing but a child. All right, see you next year.
Yep, see you next year, Marcus. Thanks so much for that. That was lovely. And I think I haven't seen that guitar of yours yet. Or maybe I have. But that sounded really nice. Nice harmonica part too. Alright guys, we have one more artist. And before I announce the last artist for the evening, I would like to announce our result for the moment. We still have a couple minutes to go, but we did reach the €700 goal. Yes, and I would, like to make some animation here with applause or whatever. But thanks so much to everyone who donated, which was the main purpose of this evening. And I'm really happy this worked out. This is the first time for me I'm doing something like this, so I have no idea how to organize fundraisers. But you guys made this work and made it happen, and thank you so much. The Red Cross will get this in the beginning of January. All right, so what else? Did I forget something? No, I did not. The last artist for this evening is also someone from around the Frankfurt region, and she's been on Folktown a couple of times before, and now she's back again, and I'm a little lost for words because I forgot this important piece of information. Hang on a moment. See, this is how professional I am about all this. Yeah. Anyway, I can find it now. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm talking about Vanessa Novak, and she is singing us this beautiful song as the last song of today's Folktown, the last one of 2021. And looking forward to hearing Vanessa. Here she is.
Hello everybody out there. I hope you're doing fine. And I'm really happy to be part of this fundraiser that Tobias organized here. And this is something really special. And I decided not to play a Christmas song because actually I couldn't figure out what I want to play. So I thought about a song I usually play when I perform live. And it's one of the covers I like to play. And it's a song by Natalie Merchant, and it's called Motherland. Do you know, and part of this song is Motherland, cradle me, close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep, keep me safe. And you know, isn't that what we all want? We want to be safe and be cradled. And this is Motherland for you guys. Where in hell can you go? Far from the things that you know, far from the sprawl of concrete that keeps crawling its way about 1,000 miles a day. Take one last look behind, commit some memory in mind, Don't miss this wasteland, this terrible place when you leave. Keep your heart off your sleeve. Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me. Stay beside me, don't go. Don't you go. Now my 5 and dime queen, tell me what have you seen? The lust, the avarice, the bottomless, the cavernous greed. Is that what you see? Oh, motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me. Stay beside me, don't go. It's your happiness, most of all. And for that I'll do anything at all. Oh, mercy me, if you want the best of it. And most of all, if there's anything I could do at all. Now come on, shine, come bright. What makes me envy your light? The faceless, the nameless, the innocent, the blameless, the free. What's that like to be? Oh, motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me. Stay beside me, don't go. Motherland, cradle me. Close my eyes, lullaby me to sleep. Keep me safe, lie with me. Stay beside me, don't go. Don't you go.
Thanks so much, Vanessa. That was a beautiful, beautiful song. I love Natalie Merchant. You obviously do too. Thanks so much for joining us again, and also to each and every one of you viewers. Thanks so much for tuning in again. This was the last Folktown show of 2021, the year that started Folktown. And I would love to continue this in the next year. And, you know, Vanessa Novak's voice always reminds me of a certain singer, and I'll show you who it is, because she's gonna be our next artist on 31st of January 2022. We're gonna celebrate this lady. So in case you don't know who it is, maybe someone, who's the first one putting the name in the chat? It's probably not the most typical picture of her, but I'm gonna wait a while. Someone's maybe guessing correctly. Alright, I'm just gonna let this hang in here for a bit. So there you go, Mette Kierkegaard has it figured out. It's Lucinda Williams. So on 31st January 2022. I do need an assistant, Mette, absolutely, yeah. We will celebrate Lucinda Williams, who is one of the best singer-songwriters out there, I believe. And thanks so much, you guys, for your comments. I hope to see you all I hope we see each other again in the new year, and I hope you have some peaceful and enjoyable days until the change of the years. It's going to be a challenging year again, we all know that. But I think the least we can do is, not make it worse than it will be, and even make it a little bit better, for ourselves, a little bit better for our families, for our communities. There's always things we can do to make things a little bit better. I think that should be our focus. Okay. I think we all do something nice with these shows. All the artists who participated, thank you so much for investing your time. Thank you guys so much for watching and for donating, especially in this show. And I hope to see you again in the new year. Until then, have a good change into 2022. And I will leave you with this. I don't usually do this in the Folktown shows. Linda was asking if I could play another song, but I can't, Linda, because I'm living in this apartment building, and here in Berlin it's now 9:30 in the evening, and they would just maybe not kick me out, but my neighbors would start to frown, and no musician wants that. We want to have a good relation with our neighbors. So I'm going to play a song here. I'm going to play a video, a very recent video of mine. And I'm only doing this because it kind of fits the end of the year. And this is my farewell for this year. Thank you guys, and see you in 2022. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Maybe this year I will find a way, find the courage and the words to say that I am still mesmerized when I look into your eyes, and that I need you near. Kick the habit of just running away this year. Maybe this year I will trash my TV, skip the gloom and negativity, 'cause the world ain't all bad news, and it's up to us to choose and not give in to fear. I might just gain another victory this year. I'll wipe the sleep out of my eyes. There's a new sun on the rise, and to be my own solution is my New Year's resolution. Something new, for a change that somehow do